I don't know if it worked. I think so. Hell yeah. Okay, that's my anxiety. I do that when I have anxiety. It's all good, it's all good. Okay, I'm fine now. I even felt it a bit, it didn't go down my throat, but like a little bit I felt it, and just I can't explain what happened to me. It's just like suddenly I just felt it in my nose, and it made me dizzy. It made me kind of dizzy, and that gives me anxiety. Before my tumor was taken out from my pituitary. So yeah, by the way, Pituitary Tumor Adventure, Thursday, August 5th, 1:37 a.m. I need to take that before I go to bed, so yeah, I feel like a tiny bit, back in my throat. So anyways, before, honestly, I wasn't planning on doing a video. That's why it's this way and not this way. I was just wanted to film, not even talking, showing, squirt, and that's it. Then put it on Instagram, hey, I got my squirt, and add it to a YouTube video. But now it just it's gonna turn out to be a full-on YouTube video, apparently, but not too long, because I should take it before I go to bed. I didn't even change yet, so I should go to bed. I took it here in the kitchen because it needs to go back into the fridge. So where was I? Yeah, so before my tumor got taken out, I had major panic attacks, like really major ones, also different kinds, but like one was I didn't get oxygen. I don't like to say that I couldn't breathe, because I could breathe, I just didn't get oxygen. I can turn this because it had to be the left nostril for some reason. And other panic attacks, like heart flutter, or like a feeling I'm gonna faint, I'm gonna pass out, and shaking. Well, I did that now too, but like even more, yeah. So these panic attacks, since my tumor is out, I don't get those anymore. That's amazing. I still get anxiety, but very rarely, and not so crazy usually. I always get anxiety when we drive into San Francisco. I don't know, PTSD from San Francisco, because that's where I had my first ever real big panic attack in 2011. And I think like September 10 years ago, and where I had my surgery. And so I don't know, but like what just happened now, that was like anxiety, yes, an anxiety attack, but very minor. And see, it's done now. Really, it's just like I still feel it like in my nose, believe me, I still feel something, and even like up here, but it's okay. But yeah, it's just when something happens that I don't know, or that I still have that. But anyways, I have it much more under control now. There were other things I actually wanted to update you. Oh yeah, I didn't even say why I'm taking this. Yeah, you see, I haven't done the video yet. Well, it's because I mentioned that in videos before. I excessively drink and pee. I used to pee like up to 16 times a day. It's a bit less now, it's like 8 to 11 times. So the endocrinologist had me measuring out my pee for 24 hours. I already did that before my tumor got taken out. And then I had 2,500 milliliters. Average is 1,500 to 2,000 milliliters. So I was over average then already, but I just pee more than others, so it's totally okay. But now, so I did 2 24-hour periods. One was a little bit over 4,000, and the other one was 5,300 and something. So yes, now it's not good. So these are symptoms. So for diabetes insipidus. So no, what? Diabetes? Me? Carnivore lifestyle? And I can get diabetes? No. It has nothing to do with sugar. It's not like type 1 or type 2 diabetes. No, it's diabetes insipidus. So that's about sodium. That's when you have way too much sodium. But hey, all my I got they measured my sodium every 6 hours when I was in the hospital for 5 days. When I was home, since I'm home, I got sodium tested 5 more times. And when I told everyone about, I told the ENT, I told the endocrinologist about me excessive thirst and peeing all the time, they wanted me to test the sodium again. Always in range, always in range. So what? I don't have too much sodium. But the nurse told me, she called me and yesterday, and it's actually so logical. It makes so much sense, but I didn't think about that. If I wouldn't pee and drink that much, my sodium would be skyrocket high and I would be in the hospital. That's what she told me. Yes, I know high sodium is much better than low sodium. So too high sodium is much better than too low sodium. But I think we're talking about like excessive high sodium. So yeah, so she told me this desmopressin, and she said, really, before bed, I really should go and sleep, huh? 1 squirt, apparently in the left nostril, and this should already solve it. I should keep measuring out my pee, my urine. So starting now, I will measuring it out again. I didn't measure it. There was no point of measuring it. I keep measuring out before I take that. So, and this should actually help and already resolve it. Just 1 squirt. That would be cool. But she said like as needed. So if I still have over 4,000 milliliters of urine output, I need to do another squirt. So just as needed. So I read a little bit about, not much yet, about diabetes insipidus. By the way, they informed me before the surgery already that this is something that can happen, but I didn't look it up, and I just heard the word diabetes. I'm like, I was like, what? Why would you get diabetes after pituitary gland surgery? I don't know. I'm no doctor, but I won't get that. I mean, I'm carnivore, right? I don't get diabetes, but diabetes insipidus has nothing to do with sugar. So, so what I read is that it's uncurable. But I also read, it's when, as a you pee between 3 and, what was it? I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember. I can't use my phone because I didn't prepare for this video because, as I said, I wasn't planning on doing that now because I really should go to bed. What did it say? Let me think. Yeah, so if you pee between 3 to 30. No, it was, I have to look it up. Oh man, okay, I will have to, I'm gonna quit now here, and then I'm gonna do another video tomorrow, the right angle as a horizontally, and then I will give you more information because then I'll be prepared. So anyways, I'm okay, but I kind of feel funny, and I'm thirsty. I'm still thirsty. It's not gonna work that fast. I'm gonna put that back in the fridge. I'm gonna drink, and I hope I'll get a little bit more and better sleep, and don't wake up every 2 hours because I have to pee because I drink so much. Okay, so I'm in bed, as you can see, and I decided to finish that video right now. So what I wanted to say, the numbers with diabetes insipidus, you pee 3 to 20 liters in 24 hours, up to 30 liters. 3 to 20, up to 30. I peed a bit over 5. So I'm still, it's too much. So the nurse said I have diabetes insipidus like symptoms. She didn't say I have it, so I have the symptoms. By the way, I can still feel it in my nose, kinda. Yeah, but it's okay. So yeah, and some more updates. I still struggle with very painful bowel movements. Before my bowel movements, I get on August 1st, again, really, really bad. Like I was screaming, and I had to take half a pill of an antispasm. I usually don't, I don't like I only take it when it's really, really bad. I just couldn't take it anymore. And yeah, back to diarrhea. I just had a bowel movement today. I had pain beforehand, but nothing compared to before. And it usually starts with not so much diarrhea, and then it gets to diarrhea, but not that watery diarrhea like before, so it's not too bad. But still, there's still something going on. Something I want to show you. Do you see this sippy cup? I can use that again. Of course, after my surgery, June 11th, I wasn't allowed to put any pressure on anything, because even if you lift something heavy, now it's better, but even the water pitcher, when it was full, to lift that up, I feel it here, or my nose. My nose is pounding. You might not realize that, but everything, like, you feel it here, like the pressure, like something heavy. And so, of course, I wasn't allowed to use a straw or the sippy cup, because you suck on it, or like it's too much pressure. So I can do that again. That is really cool, because that's how I always drink my water. That's also why I don't have, not plastic bottle, like a good bottle, because they don't have sippy cups. I want one like that. I love the one from Smart Water, the sippy cup there. And yep, another update. So I started walking Norman again on my regular days, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays. I started that last week. Paul joined me for the first 2 times. And on Saturday, I went on a hike with a friend, with Norman, and I could walk slowly, but I could walk for almost 2.5 hours. That was amazing, considering that 2 days prior, or like 4 days prior, I could barely walk an hour. Today, well, no, today's the 5th, because it's already past midnight. So yesterday, when I walked Norman, I halfway through, on the field somewhere outside, I did my balancing exercises. So I started to put together a workout plan for me. I call it tumor workout because yeah, it's so you have those components of fitness, right? And I'm working on, well, I wanted to start working on flexibility, then mobility, and then balance. And I wanted to go back to the gym as soon as possible, because I can't lift yet, but I can go to the gym and stretch and do flexibility stuff, and then go to the sauna, whirlpool, stuff like that. Maybe even swimming. I'm a bit worried about that. Maybe just like, not the head on the water. But then I got really sick again with my bowel movements, and then usually it's not just like I get excruciating pains during my before and during my bowel movements, but it's not then over with. I'm then still feeling something. I'm sick and I'm exhausted. I'm not feeling good. And because of my diabetes insipidus like symptoms, so excessive drinking, excessive peeing, I don't sleep very well. I don't sleep much. So I'm not like delirious, but I'm tired. I'm like groggy. So we still are waiting because my gym membership is put on hold. So we're still waiting for that. So, but I felt like, no, I can do something. I can start with something. But I didn't want to do flexibility outside, sitting in the field or somewhere. Mobility, and also with flexibility, I need like a bench, I need like a stool, I have some equipment I need. With mobility, the same. I have some equipment I need, and I need like a wall. I'm outside, I don't have a wall. And I was on a field. I don't even, well, yeah, there's a tree somewhere close, but it's not the same. Anyways, so I was like, okay, I do balancing exercises. Well, I couldn't do the, like at the gym, they have those balancing boards. I couldn't do that one, but so I put together, already for those 3 components, I put together my workout cards that I already make, put together exercises that I think I can do with my nose, with my head. So not much bending over, not laying on the floor or anything. And so I'm super proud. I did those balancing exercises. Next time I'm gonna do them, I actually gonna film them this way and I will put it on. So maybe the next video will be that. And but I got really dizzy. And my balance is still really sucks and is way off. And but I didn't do badly actually. I'm proud of myself, but I got really dizzy and also like maybe a little bit headache or now nose pounding, but mostly dizzy. So like there were certain ones where I do move my head like up and down, and that is still, so I couldn't do as many, or like side lunges, lateral lunges. I didn't go as far down because they were still like hard for me. Oh my gosh, I used to train twice a day, 3 times a day. I used to train 6 hours a day sometimes. No, that wasn't my norm, but sometimes, yeah, 4 hours a day. And now I can't even do a lateral lunge. Well, I can, but not very. Anyways, so yeah, these are my updates. Ooh, I'm getting a dry throat. Um, yeah, I'm like a bit dizzy. But so I hope this one spray in my left nostril will help. I keep you updated. But yeah, everything is getting much better. Well, except for my bowel movement pain. So I'm gonna say good night with Balu. By the way, Balu, he spells his name Balu. Do you hear that? That was my stomach made like a funny sound. Good night.